What's up, everybody? Slickpits, good morning. It is Friday morning. Let's see, it happens to be man, I can't even tell what that date is on this stupid thing. Woo! Hey, it's March 25th. I just got out of bed. Well, not just got out of bed. I got out of the shower. Getting ready to go to work right now. Sun shining. It's beautiful outside. Check it out. Oh, the neighborhood. The old dusty, crusty truck. That's right. So I'm getting ready to go to work, but I figured I would try to try to use my small camera today and with my microphone, so hopefully it gets good audio and stuff. But we're just trying this stuff out for the YouTube channel. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in this morning. I'm gonna do a little action shot as I roll on into work and stuff. Some of you guys know where I work, some of you don't, but everybody's about to find out now. So, hey, if you like my videos, check it out. Drop down here. Boom, right over here, you'll see the little subscribe. Hit that button. We're cruising on up, baby, and we got some really cool stuff coming. So, yeah, bike builds, rides, events, crawfish boils. Yeah, we got some cool stuff coming at you soon, so stick with me. So check out the ride this morning. Yep, that's right. In case you never guessed it before, now the cat's out of the bag. Slickpits, your so humble friend, works for the motor company, the one and only Rock City Harley Davidson. It's early, so I'm going to get inside and get to work. However, if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, you can leave them below for me. I'm not a mechanic and I'm not a sales guy. I work in parts. I help everybody out there that wants to get some cool stuff done to their bikes. Really rock and roll with their stuff, man. I can get you anything from your bars to your upgrades in your motor, whatever. It's what I love to do for everybody. I love to take a motorcycle from just being a bike to something individualized. You know, it's pretty cool. One thing I love about Harley Davidson motorcycles is that you can walk outside of a bar and there could be 10 of the same bike out there owned by all these guys, and you know what? You know exactly whose bike is whose, because so-and-so's got some cool bars, so-and-so's got this sticker on his bike, this guy's got these bags, this guy's got whatever. Each his own, individualized, you know, no different than the rack of rides going on up front. So, but that's it. So, thanks for sticking around. I'm not finishing this video right now. Just thought I'd give you a quick little glimpse into my life real quick. So, I will be showing you some more cool stuff when we get back to the house. Working on some cool video editing with a different program. So I'm hoping this video comes out really neat. So, see you guys in a while. Okay, everybody. So, you got to see a little bit video footage. Gonna start it off like you guys saw with some cool little footage right before I got to work, and then that cool little thing where I got to show you my work. Right now I'm trying to get everything together for me to get my new Cena headset, so then I can have my camera, everything going, so for the helmet cams, and I could do a lot more talking while I'm riding, because I've done a lot of really cool riding lately, and I've got a lot of cool riding coming up. There are some cool events going on. If you are in the Nashville area, definitely get online and find the Band of Brothers chapter of the Leathernecks Motorcycle Club, LMCI. That's right, because there's a big fundraiser ride going on this weekend, and you can find that online. You can actually go to the Dark Horse chapter as well. That's online. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in Little Rock, Arkansas as well. We've got a CVMA event coming up this weekend, I believe, at Rock City Harley Davidson. There are multiple fundraisers and rides and all types of good stuff coming up. I know that May 7th there's a crawfish boil by the A-State Boys. There's a crawfish boil by the CVMA going on at Hard Riders, and a concert going on at Hard Riders that night. Let's see here, what else? Every other week on Wednesday nights, they're doing bike nights at Rebel's Den in Benton, Arkansas, as well as every Thursday night, bike nights at Hard Riders, Jacksonville/Cabot, Arkansas, and I'm there all the time. Make sure if you stop and say, hey, Craig, Slickpits, I saw your videos. Let the cat out of the bag. Y'all probably know my regular name's Craig, but it's all good. But say, hey, Slickpits, what's up? When we're at, if you want to be on one of my YouTube videos, that's perfectly fine. I'm actually going to start carrying my GoPro with me a lot more places and start filming a lot more. Oh yeah, also May 7th, I will be at Skinny J's in North Little Rock for a beard contest. That's right. I'm going to enter. It's all going to charity that night. So if you want to come on out to Skinny J's that night on May 7th, I will be in the house helping raise money and showing off this miraculous beard and my groovy little mustache for everybody out there to check out. Other huge news, actually the biggest news of the day. I can't go on without saying this cool stuff. Yesterday, just yesterday, I got a phone call from my son, who happens to be in Navy boot camp right now, and he is officially a sailor. He has finished battle stations. He is now a sailor. He's got his E3 rank on his arm, and we are 2 weeks away from the actual official graduation. So that's where we're taking off. Why I'm going to Chicago. And we're going up there to Great Lakes, and I'm going to be videotaping the trip, bringing you guys along with me. And hey, you're going to meet Mrs. Slickpits and Mama Slickpits and all types of people. It's going to be a really great time by everybody. I'm going to take you down there. We're going to hit up some awesome places to eat. Of course, we're going to check out Wrigley Field. We're going to go eat places and do things and just have a great time with friends and family. And I want to bring you guys along on the video. And I will definitely be showing that stuff down the road. So yes, I am super proud dad right now. My son is a sailor in the U.S. Navy. I'm just overwhelmed with joy that, I had the opportunity to serve as U.S. Marine, and now my son is serving this great nation as a U.S. sailor. So hats off to him and all of the recruits up there that have busted their butts for all these weeks trying to get ready to become sailors, and now they're about to graduate. For those who didn't know, you're thinking, man, I thought Navy boot camp was only 8 weeks long. Actually, the very beginning of the year, they decided to add 2 weeks to their boot camp. So they're still doing 8 weeks of training, but they've now added 2 weeks of life skills classes and stuff to really prepare these kids for the fleet. Lots of them really actually don't know how to do a lot of things like open a bank account and do their bills and all that stuff. So they're really preparing them for these last 2 weeks. He's ready to graduate and get on up out of Great Lakes, but it doesn't matter because he's got a school there anyways. So he'll be there all summer long. Other fun stuff going on. Man, I'm just getting ready for all these cool rides. All these rides, all these rallies. We're going to have, come June, we've got nationals. I'm going to be taking a trip out to Jacksonville, North Carolina. That'll be a huge trip. I will be bringing my cameras along with me and hanging out with all types of brothers and riding huge rides. Also, the following week in June, Hot Springs. You got big old bike fest going on in Hot Springs. Man, I'm going to try to keep everybody up to date nationwide as much as I have. If you guys know of an event, make sure you guys come on down and you could put it in the comment section. Hey, this ride's going on up here in Wisconsin. This ride's going on in New York City. This ride's going on in Florida. No, we want to know. We want to know because, hey, you never know. We may pop on by and have a beer with you and do a little ride going on 2 wheels, man. So I've got some parts on the way. I'm still waiting on my grips. It's been a week. I've got my grips. I just haven't gotten my sleeves in yet that I had ordered for the 05 Road King. I'm about to order up a 42 millimeter Makuni carb for this bad boy. We're going to be doing that project. Man, just a bunch of little cool stuff I want to do to my Road King, man. I love my 05 Road King, and I have it's hitting 45,000 miles, so I'm going to be doing an oil change on that probably in the next week or so, maybe right after I come back from Chicago, so that way it'll be ready to go for some more riding. Make sure now that we are getting into riding season, no matter where you live, it's springtime. Everything's thawed. Well, unless you're in weird parts like I've seen last week in Arizona and in Albuquerque, New Mexico, that's actually still getting hit by snow. Weird. But we're in spring. And for a lot of you guys and girls, it means that you're pulling your motorcycles out for the first time and that they were winterized and all this good stuff for the winter and you didn't ride very much. Hey, that's cool. Now it's time to get them fresh. So a lot of you guys are looking to make sure you get fresh battery, get an oil change, get a full tune-up ready to rock and roll, change your fluids, change your transmission fluid, change out that fluid in your primary, get an oil change, fresh that bad boy up, put some miles on it. I tell you what, as a guy who's owned motorcycles for years, I will tell you this. Especially, well, no, not just Harley-Davidson motorcycles, but all motorcycles. If there's one thing that you can do for your bike that is better than anything, it's ride it. Put some miles on those bad boys, man. Fire them up, run them, because what happens is you've got seals, you've got gaskets, and if they're sitting for months and months and months and you never ride the thing, you know what? Those gaskets, some of them are getting lubricated under pressure once the bike's fired up and it's rolling down the road. And, well, if things are sitting, things are drying. So the best thing you can do, and do not just think that walking outside, hitting that starter button, and letting it run for 5 minutes is all you need to do. No! Pull it out, fire it up, take that bad boy for a ride. Give it 20 minutes, man. You know what? Your bike will love it. You'll love it because you're on your bike, And it's just the best thing you can do. Check your batteries. Your batteries may be a little bit low right now if they've been sitting and not on a tender. Make sure you pick up a battery tender. For myself, I actually have a battery tender and I have it plugged up. I have a 110 up on the ceiling, so I run a battery tender from the ceiling and I let it dangle really, and I pull it up when I'm not in use. And then at the end of my days, I come home, I pull the bike on in and plug her on in. And you know what? Doing that battery is going to last me a lot longer because it's kept at a good charge. It's not overcharged because a good battery tender cuts off and it regulates and monitors it, so you're not sitting there running your battery dead, but you're not overcharging it. Smart move. You want to get the most life out of your batteries. They're not getting any cheaper, that's for sure. You know, average battery for a lot of bikes is $200. I've seen them even more expensive. And right now also, if you're pulling your bike out, check your tires, check your tire pressure, check your tread. You know what, if you've got one of these tires and you think, hey man, I've got great tread on my bike, but my tire's 5 years old, 6 years old, oh, but it's got good tread. Negative. Man, yank that tire off there. If a tire's 5 years old, it needs to go. I don't care how pretty that thing is. 5-year-old tire needs to go. And you know what? Tires can be a little bit pricey, but you're looking $300. End of the day, it's your life that's in your hands when you're on two wheels. So do you really care if it's $300 when it's your life that's involved? No. Save your money for a couple of weeks. Don't go to the bar. Don't go out and party. Don't spend extra money on guitar stuff like I have. Hey, put that money towards something that could really save your life, and that's a set of tires. Check your back, check your front, and of course, every single time that you go on a long ride or any type of ride where you know you're going to be in a big group, do everybody the respect to check your gear. Check your tires, man. If you get in a big pack and you don't realize that you got a big nasty bald spot and you got some nice wiring showing and stuff, you could end up blowing a tire, not only injuring or killing yourself, but you could injure somebody else that's around you. So always do a pre-ride check on your motorcycle. And hey, every week or two, make sure everything's tightened up. Harley Davidsons especially have a vibration. When you got a big vibrating bike and you got that rumble going on, things tend to get a little loose on occasions. Slap a wrench on your bike. Make sure all your stuff's tightened up from your crash bars all the way back. Check your brakes. Like I said, you're coming into springtime now, and you're getting ready to slap down a whole ton of miles on your bike. Hey, what all does my bike need? Go from the front to the back. Do I need tires? Do I need brakes? Do I need my oil change? All that stuff. Make sure you're safe out there because we want you to keep coming back, checking out more videos and getting involved with more rides, more fundraisers, more events, more fun stuff. And man, we just want you to stay around, and a big part of that is just constant maintenance to your bikes. Doesn't matter, like I said, Harley to Honda, Yamaha, Ural, it does not matter. What bike you're on, you have to maintain them, you have to take care of them. Check your air filters, check your oil, check everything. And you know what? Your bike will last a lot longer. It'll give you more miles down the road, more miles on the road, more happy smiles, and more good stuff. Well, that's about wrap it up for this one. I'm going to bust out some more video stuff. Like I said, I'm trying to come at you every Wednesday, every Sunday. Make sure you get down there below where it says subscribe. Hit that button. Hit that subscribe button for me. Help me grow this. We actually passed over 100 last week, and now we're just continuing to grow and grow and grow. And I want you to come along with me along this fantastic journey on motorcycles. And yeah, well, my name's Slickpits. I'm around all the time. Make sure you check me out there. You can go to my Instagram as well. Find me on Slickpits. You can find me on Facebook. I'll make sure I got links below just for you guys to find me on social media. And hey, if you're ever in the Central Arkansas area, or if I'm coming out to you, I'll let you guys know when I'm on the road. You say, hey man, I'm wherever. I'll gladly come up and meet you guys. Have a brewski, chill out for a little while, maybe put down some miles on two wheels. I'm Slickpits, and I'll check you out later on. Slickpits out.